96.
Miami's party station, Power 96. I have a huge producer in the building right now. You've heard his song everywhere, strip clubs, festivals, parties. Martin Garrix, hit record Animals. How are you, sir?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, man. You just came from Toronto?
Yes.
Toronto. How was the flight? Good?
It was good. It was, I don't know exactly how long, but it was okay.
How does it feel to step off the plane and not have to be bundled up? And
It felt good, actually. I've been to New York 2 days ago, and it was also freezing over there, so I'm happy to be here now.
It's freezing everywhere, bro, except here in California. Those are the only two places where we're good. So where exactly are you from?
I'm from Amsterdam, Netherlands.
Amsterdam. I've never been to Europe. I want to go so bad. What is, how long have you been making music?
5-6 years, I think.
5-6 years. And what were your influences? Like, what made you say, you know what? I want to try to do this.
It's Chesto.
Tiesto.
Yeah, I played the guitar myself, but I played like classical Spanish. Nothing even close to...
Classical Spanish?
Yeah, combination.
Wow.
And yeah, then Chesto played the Olympics, and I heard like electronic music, and I liked it. I started saving up money to buy my own DJ set a couple of years later, and I installed a program on my computer so I could produce my own stuff. And I just started messing around, and I did everything. At the time I was kind of producing hardstyle, which sounded like... It was a start, and the first 3 years was not even one good thing made in my studio room.
Perfecting your craft.
But then it's right now 2 years ago, I got more focus on the house, and 1.5 years ago I got picked up by SPINNIN Records, and we just created Martin Garrix to release my tracks under. We started creating a profile, and I started releasing a lot of tracks, a lot of collaborations. Released on Chesto's label with Sidney Sampson.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then after this year, kind of blew up for me for the more mainstream audience, because Animals went completely over to the radio from the club circuit.
Awesome. Would you say you started DJing or producing first?
It was kind of at the same time, but I think producing. And of course, I was also DJing, but I didn't play shows yet. It was just messing around in my room.
Okay.
But I think producing was a little bit earlier.
Okay. So there's a lot of EDM producers who they do their shows and they let a CD play and they don't really DJ, they don't mix on beat. You pride yourself on being a DJ, like mixing and like.
Yeah, I do with USBs.
How did it go? Like, did Tiesto hear one of your tracks first? Who was the first person to bring you to Tiesto or to?
The first person who kind of picked my stuff up was Vader Gonzalez. He's a Dutch producer, and he is really famous in the Netherlands. And I made a bootleg of Tonight, which is like 2 years ago already, I think. And I gave the one away for free. You might look up a sample of it. It sounds like, but at that time he liked it, and we kept in contact. He introduced me to some other guys. I started producing for other people as well, not under Martin Garrix, but like ghost producing. And
that exists, ghost producing.
Yeah,
right?
You have no idea how much
that
exists. The track got released on SPINNIN Records, and they saw my name in the contract, and then they were at my door like, "Hey, can you come to the office and play your stuff?"
And they liked it, and they signed you.
Yeah.
And then Animals came.
No. I did like a lot of other tracks before Animals.
Okay. And then take me through the process of how Animals blew up. You made.
I made a track in January. The melody from the break is from an older track which I never released. I made the track as a club record to get played in the clubs and at the festivals, and at the strip clubs. With no intention like to get it even played on radio. But then I started playing it out live. I was the only one who had the track, and I saw the reaction was really nice on it. And after my set, people came to me like, "Hey, what was this song you played with the weird sound?"
Yeah.
They don't know how to. The clicking sound. And it's like I can't say it yet. It's an ID. And then we sent it out on SPINNIN Records, just like ideas, like Animals. We didn't say I was behind it, and people started guessing who the track was made by. and then some people thought it was Calvin Harris. A lot of other people thought it was Hardwell with GTA, and then kind of went like viral. Then it got released. We hit the #1 spot on Beatport, and then suddenly the radio picked it up. That was one big surprise. I'm really happy they picked it up.
Awesome. So I'm sure you've heard hundreds of different remixes and bootlegs of Animals. What is your favorite one?
The Botneck edit.
Say that again?
Botneck.
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 Can you spell that out? Because I'm going to look it up.
Botnek.
Botnek. Okay.
It's I play it in my sets as well. It's crazy. The break and everything is the same, but then the drop comes. You expect like the original drop because the break is the same, but then it drops different. It's like also live. It works so good. Well, everybody's. It's my favorite one.
Wow. Okay. And you broke a barrier in radio. I want to tell you, because I don't think ever in radio, not that I can. I'm 25. I've been doing it for 7 years, but there's never been an instrumental track on the radio. And now whenever I would bring house records or EDM records or dance records, and they're like, oh, we need vocals. But now Animals came and we broke it. We played it first, and now that rule doesn't exist anymore. You have the DJ Snake Lil Jon turned down for what was just no vocals. Did you think of putting vocals on that, like, after a while?
Yeah, definitely. Because we were also thinking the same, like, it did well in the club circuit, but if we want to hit radio, we need a vocal. And then I received some vocals and was like, I don't like this at all.
Right. Did you have a lot of different people trying to submit vocals?
And also like some really, really big names. Yeah, but in the end, I only want to have a vocal on a track if it lifts the track to a next level.
Right.
And not to have a vocal on a track just with the idea like, we need a vocal because then it can be played on radio. And then while we were searching for a vocal, the track was already getting played by radio stations. First in the Netherlands, then in Germany, Belgium, and then it went like bigger in Europe, Italy, and then suddenly in the UK, BBC Radio 1 picked the instrumental up on in their playlist, and we were like, "Is this real?"
Wow. Yeah.
Then that was the point we decided, like, you know what? Skip the whole top line. We're just gonna put it out like this, and we'll see what it does. And a lot of people were like a little bit skeptic about the US, like, yeah, it's never gonna work there on the radio. They never play instrumental tracks there, and everything is a vocal. And
it's a beautiful thing, man.
I'm happy it was exactly the opposite. Yo, what's up? It's Martin Garrix. I want to give a big shout out to Clark Martin, First Class Films.